Hello keyboardists, welcome to my video of how to play Rudolph. This is going to be just the melody part, no chords, and this arrangement that I have here, the easy keyboard arrangement, is going to have left hand notes for anything that is lower than middle C. And the right hand will most of the time just be starting on middle C, so these 5 notes, C, D, E, F, G, okay? And the left hand will be playing the B's and the A's and the G's. Okay. And in the first page, actually there's only 2 left hand notes, just the B's and the A's are going to be left hand. So when you're looking at your music, just make sure that you can identify right hand notes or left hand notes, treble or bass. Okay. Now one other thing about this, which might be a little bit tricky, is it has F sharps. Okay. Because it is D, E, D, B, G, E, D, D, E, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Because if I didn't have F sharp, it would sound a little bit weird. It would be D, E, D, B, G, E, D, D, da, 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 da. This F does not fit in this key. We are in the key of G, so we have an F sharp note, which shines a light, which leads us back to the G note. Okay, G is actually our home note in this piece. Okay, now I am going to play it, but before I do, I'm just going to have a quick read of the notes. In the same way that I would say, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, I'm going to do the pitches. I'm going to read these letters. D, E, D, B, G, E, D. Notice that it's a left-hand B. It's below the C. And then D, E, D, E, D, G, F sharp. The beam across the notes just means that those notes are being grouped into a beat. Here I've got the notes grouped together, 4 notes together into 2 beats. And these little flags here just mean that that note doesn't last for a whole beat. It's going to be only half a beat. A little bit tricky if you haven't read this sort of stuff before in music, but you have to understand that it's just the rhythm. I go Rudolph the red, I don't go Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, because it wouldn't sound right. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. It has a particular rhythm, and you should be able to clap it. Ti-ta, ti-ta, ta-ta-ta, ti-ti-ti-ti-ta-ta-ta. You should be able to clap it like that, so that it makes sense, okay, with your hands and also with your lips. Reading it is not going to be as hard as clapping it, I don't think. Okay, now I'm going to play the first line. I keep my right hand on C, okay, and I keep my left hand ready to play the B, which I'll need to play. Here we go. 3, 4. D, E, D, B, G, E, D. D, E, D, E, D, G, F sharp. Finishing on F sharp, okay? So practice that and make sure that you can do that. Okay, now when you are ready, you are going to do line 2. Now the thing about line 2 is it's really similar to line 1 because it has the same rhythm and it has the same movement of notes. It goes up, it goes down, it turns around. But most of the time it's just 1 note lower, which is really nifty. Line 1, ti-ta, ti-ta, ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Line 2, I'm not sure if you can tell by my singing, but in line 2, everything was a note lower at the start. Everything is a note lower except this bit. Okay. Now I'm going to play line 2. So my thumb's on C, so I go C, D, C, A, F sharp, E, D, D, E, D, E, D, A, B. You might want to practice that quite a bit slower because the rhythm, might be a little bit tricky. Maybe you could just try a smaller chunk. So just this bar. C, D, C, A, F, ti-ta, ti-ta, ta. Or slower. C, D, C, A, F. Okay. Now I'm going to play line 1 and line 2. Well, because line 3 is the same as line 1, I think we might be ready to just play through the whole thing. The only difference might be, if you read ahead, is that it's going to finish on different notes. It's going to go A, G. Okay. First line, second line, A, B. Third line, fourth line, A, G. The only difference is these last two notes. So if you're good at spotting differences, that will be pretty easy for you. So we can call this a first time ending and a second time ending. Okay, I'm just going to play the whole thing now. 2, 3, 4. D, E, D, B, G, E, D. D, E, D, E, D, G, F, sharp. C, D, C, A, F, E, D. D, E, D, E, D, A, B. That was first time ending. Then line 4, C, D, C, A, F, E, D. D, E, D, D, D. Now at the end, I needed to have a right hand A, okay? Because it was an A note which was higher than my G. So this A is lower, so it's a left hand A, but this one's higher. So what I did then was what I did in Jingle Bells, because I needed this A up here. I moved my hand from this C position with G as the highest note, moved it up to D, so it was easy to play the A. You should practice that ending. Da, 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 da. That's the second time ending. Okay guys, hopefully that is okay. What you really should do from here is you should practice it with a metronome. So tempo, not fast, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ti-ta, ti-ta, ta, ta, ta. Tan, 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 tan. I'm guessing that might be a little fast. So we'll go slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ti-ta, ti-ta, ta, ta, ta. Just that. Okay, this is tempo 80. It's a little bit slower because lots of the time I've got more than one note in a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E, D, B, G, E, D. D, E, D, E, D, G, F. It finishes on the bell. The bell's on beat 1. Dun, dun. Da, 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 da. You have to listen for the bell. So it goes. Ding, 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 dun, 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 3, 4. Ding, 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 dun, dun. And then. Dun, 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 dun. Then the end I go up. Da, 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 da. So that is page 1. Okay guys, so that is not the whole song. There's also page 2. Then one foggy Christmas Eve. This is the verse. So this is not really going to be super hard. Thing to realize about this is that the lines 3 and 4 are going to be exactly the same as page 1, lines 3 and 4. So here we insert something different and then we come back to something that's familiar. Now I'm just going to sing this for you. E, E, G, E, D, B, D, so it's a left hand B. C, E, D, C, B, back to the B. Now here, this is A, D, C, D, E, but there is going to be something special about this C. A, B, C, D, E, E, this C is C sharp. And then G, G, F, D, sorry, G, G, F, E, D, C, A. Let me just play this for you. 2, 3, 4. E, E, G, E, D, B, D, C, E, D, C, B, and then A, B, C, D, E, 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 G, G, F, E, D, B, A. Oh, G, G, F, E, D, C, A. I'm going to do that again. 2, 3, a bit slower. 2, 3, 4. E, E, G, E, D, B, D, C, E, D, C, B. And then my run. A, B, C, D, E, E, E. And then G, G, F, E, So in effect, all you have to do is go A, B, C, D, E, and then you kind of do a G, G, F, you're coming back down. So going up, going down, okay? Now on the way up, you have to go A, B, C sharp. Okay, because if you play the normal C here, A, B, C, D, E, it will have a minor sound. It will sound a little bit darker. But if we go the C sharp, it will sound brighter and it will help us move forward. Okay, hopefully that's not too confusing. If you can find F sharp, you can find C sharp. It's the black key, which is just to the right of the C. Okay, so I think I need to play the whole page. Okay, and after we've played page 2, you can stop or you can go back and start again. Okay, do it with the metronome. Let's make it a bit faster just for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, E, G, E, D, D, T, C, E, D, C, B. Going up. A, B, C, D, E, E, E. Then coming down. Dun, 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 dun. This is like page 1. Now it goes back to the start. Okay guys, so hopefully that is not too hard. If you find that page 2 is just, doing your head in, just play page 1. And if you're finding that page 1's too hard, just focus on the first line. Or just go and play Jingle Bells again. Okay guys, you've still got time to get this right for Christmas. Hopefully you're not starting this on Christmas Eve. Good luck.